Hello, welcome to Know Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Jess and welcome to this full body feel good flow. So for today's vinyasa flow, we are going to be moving mindfully, uniting the breath with the movement through a series of powerful postures that are going to make us feel great. We're going to work all of our muscles and have a really good stretch too. So when you're ready, roll out your mats, come down to a seat and I will see you there. So when you're ready, getting yourself comfortable in your seated position. So you can do like I have and rest one shin on top of the other, or you can simply cross at the ankles and rest your hands down on your knees. Find a seat that's comfortable for you. Sit up tall in the spine, and as always, drop your shoulders, close your eyes. And let's start with a few deep breaths just to tune in. Breathing in deeply through your nose and exhaling out through your nose or mouth. Take your mind to your breath, to your body, tuning in, tapping in. Just finding some stillness, a moment of calm. Relaxing the skin on your forehead, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Just take one more deep breath in through your nose as you're ready. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes. Nice, let's get moving. So take your fingertips and just place them down on the mat. Again, making sure that we're sitting up nice and tall in the spine. On your next inhale, we're going to lift our arms and bend at the elbows, cactus your arms, palms facing forward. Try to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders if you can, and really open your chest. So pull your elbows open and draw your shoulder blades very slightly together. Let's take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to round through our spine. Think cat pose, close your elbows. Drop your chin. Inhale to lift your arms all the way up to the sky. So straighten your elbows, reach your fingertips all the way up, take your gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, float your fingertips back down to the mat. That's the routine. We're going to go with our breath. So on your next inhale, lift your elbows, cactus at the arms, palms face forward. Big breath in. Exhale, round through your spine, close your elbows. Inhale to extend, lift your hands, take your gaze up. And exhale, float your fingertips down to the mat. Inhale to cactus your arms. Exhale, close. Inhale to reach up. And exhale, float your fingertips down. Slow and controlled. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale, close. Inhale, extend. And exhale, float your fingers down. One last time. No cues this time, just moving with your breath. Inhale as you're ready. As you float your fingertips down to the mat, just keep them there and close your eyes. And just take a second to take a breath. And exhale, sigh it out. Bring yourself back, open your eyes. Take your hands to your shoulders and just rest your fingertips on your shoulders. Lift your elbows. And again, thinking about drawing your shoulder blades together and really opening your chest. We're just going to find a little bit of movement here. So just swinging your elbows from side to side, taking it nice and slow at first. Take your gaze with your torso as you go. You should start to feel a little bit of a loosening in between the shoulder blades, a little bit of an opening in your spine. This is really great just to warm up the body. And as you're ready, you can start to speed up the movement here. Moving your breath with your body. Taking your time. We're just going to do this for 10, 9, keep moving, 8, 7, with your breath, 6, keep your elbows lifted, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you start to slow down, take your time, release your hands from your shoulders and place them on the earth. Take a second to tune back into your breath. And release, sigh it out. From here, we're going to move, turning to face the long side of your mat. So keep your feet flat, knees are facing up towards the sky. Lean your body back and place your hands just behind your hips here. Fingertips are facing towards your body. Draw your shoulders down and away from your ears. Sit up nice and tall in your spine. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, lift your right shin. Right shin lifts so that it's parallel towards the sky. And as you exhale, place your foot back down towards the earth. Inhale to lift your left shin. Exhale, release. Foot comes down to the mat. Inhale, both shins lift this time. Keep your hands down on the mat. Slight bend in your elbows as you lean and lift up in your chest. Big breath in. And exhale, release both down towards the mat. Keep your feet firmly planted. Press into your fingertips as you lift your hips, reverse table. Squeeze your glutes. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, hips come all the way back down towards the mat. Release. Inhale, big breath in as we lift, reverse table. Exhale, release, hips come down. Nice. One more time here, lift your hips, big breath in. And as you exhale, release your hips all the way back down. Extend your legs out in front of you. Point your toes up towards the sky. Slight bend in the knees, hinging forwards at the hips. Let's find a forward fold. Release the crown of the head towards your knees. Nice big breath in here. And exhale. Release. One more breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly rolling up to a seat, coming all the way back up. Crossing at the ankles, we're going to roll forwards, coming into our downward facing dog. So coming onto your hands and knees, curl your toes under, take your fingertips nice and wide, lift your hips up and back, finding our downward facing dog. Take some time to find some movement here, waking up our hamstrings, pressing one heel down and then the other, remembering to keep to your breath. Press your fingertips into the earth, take the weight out of your wrists, relax your neck, relax the skin on your forehead. Moving your hips from side to side if that feels good. Just really taking a moment here to tune into our bodies, tune into our breath. Take your feet hip width apart. Keep a slight bend in your knees and let's just find a moment of stillness here in our dog. So when you're ready, taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, open your mouth wide. Lion's breath. Let's do 2 more. When you're ready, inhale through your nose. Exhale. Stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Make some noise here. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale. Lion's breath. Nice. One last breath in, and as you breathe in, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog on the right hand side. Keep that heel lifted as you exhale. Where can you soften in this pose? Maybe it's the back of the neck, the skin on your forehead. One big breath in here. Exhale. Lift that heel slightly higher. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, bend your right knee, squeeze it in all the way towards your chest, think knee to nose. And step your right foot forward in between your hands. Let's find our high lunge. So keep that back knee lifted, high lunge, reach your hands all the way forward and up. Drop your hips, reach your fingertips all the way up. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Let's take a second here to find our positioning. So option to take your hands to your hips. Bend that back knee very slightly just to bring yourself in line here. So you want your right knee roughly over your right ankle, whatever feels most comfortable for you. As you're ready, reach your fingertips forward and up. Inhale to lift your chin. Take your gaze up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. High lunge twist. So left elbow comes to the outside of your right knee. Press your hands together as you open your chest to the right. Take your gaze up towards the sky if that feels good. Remember to keep a generous bend in that front knee. Inhale deeply here. And exhale. Take a second to press your feet into the earth. Grounding down through all four corners of that right foot. Let's take one last breath in here. And as you exhale, pressing into that front foot, we're going to open out warrior two all the way. So pivoting on the back foot, bending into that right knee. Reach your hands out from side to side. Warrior two. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Take your gaze past your right hand. Keeping your hips nice and open here. So careful we're not collapsing. We really want to keep a nice opening in our hips. Keeping our torso stacked over our shoulders. Reaching your fingertips forward and back. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Pressing both feet into the earth. Feel the earth beneath your feet as you take a nice big breath in. Let's reverse. Reach your right hand up and overhead. Nice side body stretch. Big breath in as you reach. And exhale. Right elbow comes to right knee for our extended side angle. So rest your knee on your right elbow. Left hand reaches all the way up and overhead. Careful you're not dumping all of that weight into your right knee. Keep a nice lift in your chest. And really keep a generous bend in that right knee. Pressing into all four corners of both feet. Nice big breath in as you reach. Spiral your chest up. And as you exhale, find somewhere you can soften in this pose. Where are you clenching that you can unclench? Inhale deeply. And exhale, release. Left hand comes down to the earth. Spiral your torso down to face the mat. As we reach up for a twist, right hand reaches all the way up. Nice big breath in. Spread your fingertips wide and reach all the way up. Exhale, sigh it out. One last big breath in here. We're going to move from here into our side plank. So from here, really pressing into that left hand, we're going to slowly start to move our right foot, coming onto the outer edge of your left side plank. Keep that right hand reaching all the way up. Option to bring that right foot down for a little extra support here if full side plank is a little too much for you. Otherwise, we're here. Inhale, reach, lift your hips all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, chaturanga, coming into your high plank. Lowering down, take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, you choose. Let's meet back in our downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice big breath in here. Exhale, lion's breath. Open your mouth. Release, sigh out. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, lion's breath. One more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Lion's breath. On your next inhale, left leg lifts this time. Three-legged dog on the left side. Big breath in here as you lift that heel. Exhale. Release. Where can you soften? Where can you find strength? Can you find any more extension in that left knee? Lift it up very slightly higher. Squeeze that left glute. Press your fingertips into the mat. Big breath in. Exhale. Bend your left knee and squeeze it in toward your chest. Knee to nose. And step your left foot forward, high lunge. High lunge on the left, reach your fingertips forward and up. Take a second if you need to just find your positioning here. So bending into that back knee will help get your hips and your torso in line. And then as you're ready, reach your fingertips forward and up. Inhale to reach and lift. Take your chin up, reach, look up towards the sky. Big breath in here. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale here. And as you exhale, let's go into our low lunge twist. So right elbow comes to the outside of our left knee this time, opening our chest. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. With that left foot, open your chest, press your palms together. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Nice breath in and exhale. Release. Let's take one more here. And as we breathe out, we're going to unravel, opening out to our warrior two on the left. So bending into that left knee, pivoting on the back foot. Back foot is in line with the back of the mat. Relaxing the shoulders down. Take your gaze past your left hand. Being mindful here that our torso is stacked over our shoulders. And we are relaxing where we can. Where can you soften here? Again, unclenching your jaw, resting your shoulders down. Relaxing the skin on your forehead. Nice big breath in here. And exhale. Bending into that front knee. You might start to feel a slight burn. You might start to shake. It's all good. We're strengthening and toning our muscles. And on your next inhale, let's find our reverse. Nice side body stretch here. Take your gaze up towards the sky as you reach your left fingertips up and overhead. As you exhale, let's go into our extended side angle. So left elbow comes to the top of your left knee. Right hand reaches all the way up and over. Spiral your chest open. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Careful you're not dumping all of that weight into your elbow and knee here. Keep a nice lift in your chest. Inhale, press into all four corners of each foot. Feel the earth beneath you as you take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's find our twist. So pivoting on the back foot. Right hand comes down to the mat as we open out to the left. Left hand reaches up for our twist. Big breath in as you reach. Take your gaze up towards the sky. And exhale. Breathe out, sigh out. Reach your fingertips all the way up. Spread them nice and wide. Let's find some energy here. Inhale. And exhale, we go into our side plank from here. So as you're ready, pressing into that right hand, left foot stacks on top of the right. Inhale here to lift your hips. Option to put your left foot down onto the earth for a little bit of extra support if full side plank is too much. Otherwise, we're here. We're breathing. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Keep reaching that left hand up. You might start to feel a shake. I know I am. Inhale. And exhale. Let's find our chaturanga. Coming to high plank, chaturanga. Lowering your body down. Inhale, upward facing dog, or you can find cobra. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's find those lion breaths as you're ready. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Lion's breath. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Lion's breath. On your next inhale, we're going to bend our knees. Take your gaze towards your hands and step both feet forward. Crossing at the ankles, we're going to come back to a seat. Centering yourself on the mat. Keep your knees bent, feet are flat on the earth. Take your hands behind you, behind your hips again. Fingertips are facing towards your body. Open your chest. Drawing those shoulder blades together. Keep your chin slightly lifted. As you inhale, right shin lifts. As you exhale, release. Right foot back down to the earth. Inhale, left shin lifts. Exhale, release back down to the earth. On your next inhale, both shins lift. Lifting both shins this time. Nice big breath in. Option to release your hands and reach them toward your ankles, boat pose. Keep a nice lift in your chest. Reach your fingertips forward. We hold for 10, 9. Option to straighten your legs. 8, 7. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your feet down. Take your hands behind your body. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your feet planted firmly on the mat. Lift your hips. We go back into our reverse table. This time we hold for 10, 9. Breathe deep. 8, 7. Squeeze your glutes. Lift them high. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, slowly release your hips back down towards the earth. From here, we're going to head into our pigeon pose. So, pigeon pose from here. Right shin is going to stay forward. We're going to swing our left leg back and behind us and shift our hips all the way up. So we're coming onto the top of our left thigh. Right leg is forward, pigeon pose. Nice little transition there. Inhale deeply to lift and lengthen, look forward. And exhale. Let's take a second to find ourselves in this pose. Option to bring your heel a little further into your body to take the tension out of your right hip if it's a little too intense for you. Option to also pop a pillow under your right hip if you need a little extra lift. Keep your right foot flexed. Inhale deeply. Exhale, option to walk your hands forward and come down onto your forearms. Gaze down towards the mat. Let's wind down with a few breaths here. Again, where can you soften in this pose? Where can you relax? Option to make a little pillow with your hands and you can bring your forehead down to the mat. Close your eyes. And come back to your breath. As you're ready, slowly using your hands to lift your torso back up. Rolling onto that right hip. So rolling onto your right hip, we're going to come to face the long side of our mat. Keep your left leg extended out and extend your right leg out to the right hand side. So you're facing the long side of your mat. Point your toes up towards the sky, rolling forwards on your sits bones. So careful that you're not sitting on the back of on the fleshy part of your glutes. We're going to roll forwards so that you're on the sits bones, pelvis is tilted forward, lifting up through the spine. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, reach your hands forward. Let's take a nice forward fold here. Keeping a slight bend in your knees. Some of us will be able to take our foreheads all the way down, and some of us won't. Don't force anything. Keeping a nice lift in your chest. Not allowing our spine to collapse. One last breath in here. And as you exhale, again, using your hands to push your torso back up, we're going to go to pigeon on the left-hand side. So bending your left knee, We're going to move our torso towards the back of the mat. So rolling onto the top of your right thigh, left knee is forward, pigeon on the left side. Another fun little transition. Inhale deeply as you lift and look forward. And exhale. Take a minute to find your comfort, find what feels right, what feels good in your body. If you need to pull your heel in further, or you need to put some support under your left hip. The most important thing is that you're not just dumping your hip, dumping into your right hip. We really want to be rolled onto the top of that right thigh this time. So the right thigh, we're nice and on top of there. We're able to lift up through our chest. If that means we need more support, then go ahead and do that now. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, option to take your forearms down to the mat if that feels good in your body. And again, finding where we can soften, where we can relax, where we can surrender to the pose. Option to close your eyes. Option to make a pillow with your hands and bring your forehead all the way down. Coming back to your breath here. Slowing it down. As you're ready, again, slowly coming up. Use your hands to press your torso back up. Coming onto your left hip, swing your right leg all the way around. We're going to come to lay on our backs. Keep your knees bent, feet flat on the earth as you come down. And just windshield your knees from side to side. So drop both knees into this sort of 90-90 position. Keep your palms flat on the earth. And as you inhale, lift both knees up and drop them to the left and the right. Take your time. Do it in your own breath. Trying to keep both shoulders flat on the mat. This is great for hip mobility and flexibility, strengthening our hip muscles. This is great to do if you sit at a desk all day. Let's just do this for a few more breaths. And when you're ready, bring your knees in towards your chest and squeeze them in. Wrap your arms around your shins and just roll gently from side to side. Nice massage on the lower back. Release your hands from your shins. Keep your knees bent in towards your chest and just open your arms into a cactus position. So think about that cactus position we were in at the beginning of class today. So keeping your elbows in line with your shoulders. If you need to take a look, that's all good. Palms facing up towards the sky. Lift your shins so they're in line and parallel with the sky. Nice big breath in here. As you exhale, allow your knees to drop to the right. So knees are dropping to the right. Nice side body stretch, nice spinal twist. Nice big breath in here. Exhale. Surrendering to the pose. Try to keep your left shoulder heavy on the mat. Chest is facing up towards the sky. As you inhale, engaging through your core, we're going to lift both knees, come all the way back up through center and allow our knees to fall to the left-hand side this time. Again, being mindful to keep our shoulders flat on the earth. You should feel a generous stretch down the right side of your body, spinal twist, right hip, right glute. Nice big breath in. And exhale. Where can you soften? As you inhale, let's come back through to center. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Again, release your arms, wrap them around your shins. Let's take one last roll from side to side. And as you exhale, release your feet down towards the mat. Take them as wide as your yoga mat. So feet are as wide as your yoga mat. And allow your knees to fall in. You should be able to relax in this pose. Rest your hands on your belly. Roll your shoulder blades down and underneath you. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And we'll close this practice here with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips and inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Release. 2 more just like that. Deep inhale. Option to stay here in this restful posture for as long as you need. Otherwise, I'll be closing this practice here. Thank you so much for joining me today for this full body vinyasa flow. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my yoga channel. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be notified and you can practice along with me every week. I would love to have you there with me. Have a wonderful day.